to our lunch hour. So we made a change, and we started actually on Monday. So we broke our schedule up a little bit, so they go out for snack at 9:20. Yay, that's good. So we go to the snack, yes. Yeah, exactly, it is. So it is very close to lunch, and some of our students weren't eating very well during lunchtime, so we anticipated our snack. They go to special. When they come back from special, they go to playground. And they were fine with the transition. They were very good. It was a smooth transition for them. Thank you for bringing that up, Paloma. So going back to water bottles, we will be asking and reminding your child to drink water throughout the day. And we ask you to please remember to send in their water bottles, okay? On Fridays, right? On Fridays, we will be asking you to send the water bottle, to take the water bottles home so that you can properly wash them and bring them back to school on Mondays. PTO recently spoke to us, and they are looking for classroom representatives, and we're very excited about that. We would love to work together with you. And so if you're interested in applying as a classroom mom or dad, please contact PTO, and they will let us know who will be working with us.
This is a fun role, as there are various projects that happen throughout the year, especially connected to some of our Salvador Legals. But it's again a nice way that we can continue a partnership between classroom and families. So if you are interested in that, definitely.
And it would also facilitate communication between teachers and families. Some families are working on schedule, mom and dad, and so PTO can also help us with that communication piece.
And then overall, as we just want to end, and we're open to taking some questions if you have any at this point. Just to really state that we truly value ongoing communication. There is day-to-day communication of kind of a quick thumbs up or thumbs down sometimes, or thumbs to the side as a child's coming in, some nonverbal communication that can happen. That's about that day-to-day piece. But even we are always available to have meetings. We recognize that you know your children very well. You've had them for 5 years, 6 years. You know them usually much more than we do, and especially day-to-day and those surprises. And all of that information helps all of us support your students better. So please always feel free to contact us, other teachers we've met, like Denise, Christina, Gabriela, or be in contact with the lower school office with Joe. So at this time, if there are any questions, they might be related to curriculum content.
Tem algumas questões. No ano passado, o K5 não tinha aulas específicas de matemática. Pela grade, agora vocês mudaram.
O K4, você diz?
Não, no K5, ano passado, não havia. Last year, you didn't have a math curriculum, specific math curriculum in the grade.
Okay.
Now you have every day. What's changed?
Great question. So the mathematics curriculum for the last few years, we've been going under a review cycle of the curriculum. However, mathematics has been in place. I think that different classrooms have taken a range of approaches. So it might have been that it was a little more integrated in that specific classroom in a previous year, but we've actually been having substantial classrooms, so you'll see a period saying math workshop each day. Yes.
But there was a
And it
curriculum
was-
last year and curriculum this year. It was Common Core, standards and benchmarks that were being taught. It was just more integrated last year,
Yeah,
and this
but
time specific.
what I saw, my other kid was in K5 last year, and what I saw is that mathematical skills were approached in the finish of the, not in the beginning. That was what I saw.
No, because we were working on a curriculum review from the year before, and implementation started last year, which incorporated math into everything that teachers did, but also that they did do math workshop last year. So,
And without speaking specifically about, because we know that children grow at different rates, sometimes the mathematical knowledge might look a little different. That initially it's a little more implicit, or even oral language, for example, with counting, but that later over the year it becomes more substantial or explicit and observable. And I can't
there were
hesitate.
specific units last
Oh,
year.
definitely.
And those are on Atlas for you to take a look at as well.
But we will be including on our website, classroom website, as Jonathan mentioned, a narrative that will allow you to understand and see what we will be working with regards to mathematics during that specific quarter, and then your child will be able to share with you at home also, and we're welcome always to schedule some time so that you can understand a little bit more about the math curriculum and how we are implementing it, how we are teaching that in the classroom. Sure,
Please, it's time.
Eu tive no T5 no ano passado, então estou querendo um projeto de livros de português, ela já colocou, vai continuar tendo de inglês também, os livros semanais,
que vinham da
que
biblioteca.
vinham da biblioteca.
If
Não
we
tem
will
nada.
continue with the library program from that we had in the library last year. Vai mudar um pouquinho, a questão da biblioteca, das idas à biblioteca, porque agora a gente não tem uma bibliotecária específica que vai estar em sala de aula ou na biblioteca com os alunos. A gente vai estar fazendo esse papel. Então os alunos vão estar explorando e trabalhando com livros junto conosco. Todos os dias, diariamente, a gente vai estar utilizando os livros tanto para guiar alguma atividade em sala de aula
Mas não vai ter
e
mais
tanto
o que
para
vai ser
estimular.
mandado pra casa.
Agora, essa questão de levar o livro para casa ou não, assim que a biblioteca, porque eles estão terminando de montar, a gente vai sim continuar enviando livros para casa. Agora a gente tem um arsenal de livros dentro da sala de aula, e então se vocês tiverem interesse ou quiserem, os pais quiserem passar na escola, marcar um horário, conversar ou pegar sugestão de livros e levar para casa, pegar emprestado também, fiquem à vontade, tá? É só falar com a gente.
A aulinha que eles tinham na library não tem mais, que eles iam pra library.
Eles vão continuar em palavras, só que agora a gente vai estar fazendo esse
entendi.
trabalho com
Mas
eles.
eles saem de
E
sala,
saem
vai
de
pra
sala,
library.
vão para a library,
Ah,
só que a gente vai estar trabalhando com essa parte.
And then we'll also,
Andy, can you translate into English the
Yes.
question and answer?
So the question was, last year our kindergarten students would go to library once in a 8-day schedule. And the question was, will they continue to go to the library? Will they continue to take books home in English as well as in Portuguese? Which they will continue. So the answer is yes. The difference is that the students will not be working with the librarian. Jonathan and I will be taking that road. So they will be going to the library with us. And we have a range of books in our classroom as well. So if you would like to set up some time to meet with us and you would like to borrow some books or you want some suggestions of what to read at home, please come talk to us. We're always open and we are very happy that you're interested in that because we do incentivate and we love that you are reading and working with them at home.
and we'll continue to professionally be working with Jamie, our new kind of iCommons coordinator, who's overseeing the transformation of the library, and we have 3 libraries now. So Jamie will be overseeing that, and also Roberto and Lucia are going to be part of that continue. So you will be encountering those people throughout this year as well. Still.
Programa de música e artes, como é que é? Programa de música e artes, o acesso das crianças à música e arte, como é que é?
Regarding music and arts, the specials, how many classes they will have. So it would be the same as last year. So they will continue to go to music and art. Our art room is now right next to the science room. It's a beautiful facility. And the music room hasn't changed its location. It will still be with Ciliani in her classroom in the Center for the Arts building.
It's 3 classes per cycle, is it not?
I'm sorry?
3 classes per cycle?
It would change, it changes a little bit for music, I believe. I think we have 2 times in an 8-day day cycle. Music. PE we have 4 times. Yeah. Yes, Sarah.
Now, this is with regard to Portuguese, the Portuguese for foreigners. How do we as a parent get to know, is your son in PLN1, in PL2, or in the Portuguese for Brazilians? Because some of us have been here long enough, it's almost like the first language for children. So when do you know which class your son is attending?
We usually send out a list in the email, and you get to know where your son is placed, where your child is placed. Remember last year when Candy was, are you talking about her? Or the other? Yeah.
Because I haven't received anything to know what Portuguese is doing.
The reason why you didn't get anything else is because all the classroom lists are still being adjusted. Some new students are coming, so as soon as we get the final list, we'll be sending out a communication like your child attends regular Portuguese with Miss Denise. Okay? I think this email will go from the lower school office, Miss Paola might send it. And then for the other ones, PLL1 or PLL2.
But
Yeah,
is there a choice so that she can go to the Brazilian Portuguese or you want to understand it for this?
I'm sorry, can you
Is
say
there
that?
a choice, like if I feel he should go to the Brazilian one. I get a choice when I can join the class and the teachers evaluate if you can stay or the teachers decide.
Not really, because we assess them and we learn better, academically about them. So we have other ways to find out if they will work better in a regular Portuguese or in a classroom for foreigners. Okay? We'll let you know.
I have a question about Atlas Rubicon. Is that something that I should access? I should just find the website, Google it and find the website, or will you have a link to it specific to our kindergarten course?
There's a link, if you access to our main school website in the parent portal, that's available, and also once our classroom website is up.
It's also been in the bullet for the last 2 weeks, and I'll put it again for this week.
Oh, okay.
And that will allow you to look at the curriculum flexibly. So if you want to look at it horizontally or vertically, you can understand the various standards or disciplines
By
of
grade
discipline.
level.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Also related to the Portuguese language learning, in the groups of the foreign international students, is the methodology of teaching and learning, does that include translation on another language, or is it full immersion and it's a different way of
It is.
introduction using Portuguese only?
It is full immersion. We'll be speaking Portuguese, but at this very beginning, as I told you before, I want them to feel comfortable. So if they require for translation, I will be speaking English, which is the language most spoken here. So I will translate and I will let them speak their own, native language. And later on, as they get more skills to express themselves in the target language, then they will be required to give me feedback in the target language. Okay, but I'll be speaking Portuguese. Sometimes I do translate. If I see some faces like that rolling up, I will translate for them. I want them to feel good in the classroom. Okay?
Any other questions again about content or about kind of day-to-day life so far, even adjusting to kindergarten and K-5?
I have a question, Jonathan. How come there's so much cake left?
Oh, I know.
As you leave, would you do us a favor, because if you don't eat it, we will.
I will. You can save some for me. It's okay, everyone. Well, thank you so much for attending. We're here to talk for a few more minutes. As Joe said, have some coffee and delicious treats. And please stay in touch and communication. Thank you so much.
Mas ela chegou em casa e ia para a televisão, o presidente da mulher. I'm right. I have to tell you what, she said because last year